Welcome back, spiritual family. It's your girl Sterling with Uncovering the Truth Oracle. Spirit says, Spirit is requiring us to do more spiritually. Okay? And then I wrote down in what areas, and then I went back and said, does Sterling in love, career, and finances? But Spirit says spiritually. Okay? So I wanted to get out of my own way whenever Spirit was talking to me, because Spirit says we think we know better than what Spirit is trying to tell us. And so I was like, okay, Spirit. So, Spirit guides, spiritual family, okay, ancestors of my highest white light, lock in with your spiritual child regarding this spiritual message of Spirit requiring us to do more and spiritually, okay? Take me out of this situation. I'll take out all of me and put all of the divine spirit that I need and that is required to give this message spiritually. Okay, y'all? Align and clear my chakras for this message. Anything that is not aligned, make it fall from here to heal, grow, and reach, teach, and become my highest self. Okay? Now, Spirit, what is it that you're asking or that you're seeking or requiring from your spiritual children? You're requiring us to do more. Can you please give us a breakdown? Please, Spirit, okay? And I got these head things in because Spirit said put these in because I do get distracted on the outside with my children, okay? And what they got having going on in the background. So, okay, I have a better connection. I can hear them way more clearly, okay? So, ancestors, okay? Are you ready? Let's go. What is it that you have for us regarding this message? What is it that you require us to do spiritually? Okay? Okay, possess clarity regarding this harmony and or happiness. Okay? During these life cycles, remember the ups and downs that everyone has went through within these life cycles, okay? Judgment, okay? So, everybody is getting judged based off the life cycles that they have had, okay? All right? Queen of Swords energy, Two of Cups energy. Spirit said, put this back. Shuffle and do it again. What do I need to know? I heard Spirit say you're being judged based on how you handle your life cycles, the ups and downs within your travels. Okay? What else, Spirit? Please let it fall out, please, Granny. Okay? We're talking about illusions, okay? Illusions that fell over on harmony, okay? The illusions, okay? Wait a minute. What do we need to know about these illusions, Spirit? I heard these lies that you keep telling yourself. I heard that. The lies people keep telling yourself. Okay. All right. Something. Oh, okay. I heard you're impatient when it comes to your learning. Eight of Pentacles energy on the fence, okay? Energies are needing to balance out their skills. What Spirit is requiring us to do spiritually. To hone on your spiritual skills, but there's a lot of energies that are impatient, okay? The Spirit is willing to work with those that are willing to work with Spirit. I heard Spirit say that, okay? Oh, yeah, Spirit said they're working with you to get this gain. I heard that. She said, look at the Pentacles. 8 and 3, okay? Oh, and then she said, do 8 times 3, which is 24. 24 is 6 in all your relationships. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. They're working with you within all your relationships. We're asking you to hone in on your skills, to learn about your skills. But people are impatient and they're trying to be perfectionists out here, and they lack ambition out here. Okay, this energy is traveling fast. This energy of hurry, this energy of rush. Hierophant energies that fell over here to the side. Spirit, you wanted me to put this over here, didn't you? What do you want me to know about this Hierophant energy, or all the Hierophant energies, Spirit? I heard the Hierophants and their poverty mindset. The Hierophants and their poverty mindset. Okay? What about the mindsets of these Hierophant energies that are keeping them in hardships, or keeping them with that poverty mindset that is driving them to feel lonely in a connection, in a community, isolating themselves from others, okay? But yet they are seeking this independence, okay? And independence within their energy, okay? What else I need to know about this Hierophant energy? All Hierophant energies, okay? This is not just specifically one Hierophant energy, okay? Six of Cups, memories that are tied to, I'll break down the communication of how Spirit is trying to work with, with their imbalances, says Spirit. Oh God, I felt that in my soul. Yes, I feel the connection that I feel right now to Spirit about them telling me about break down this communication to all vessels that Spirit is trying to work with them regarding their imbalance in their energy. Okay, and where this imbalance is coming from is from these childhood memories when you was innocent and you was taken advantage of or abused, okay, or led down a wrong path. That blueprint that was set out for you, okay, held on an energy, that held on a thought that you carried with you. Break it down. Break down in communication, says Spirit. But you are working against us. You are working against the divine energy that is for you. That is your birthright. Okay? So, wow. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, King of Wands energy. And I wanted to pick up the 10 of Cups energy with this King of Wands. So, we're talking about break down the communication to the King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands energy these are natural born leaders, okay, that have a vision and can change the world, and that can be in their King of Wands energy, that are focused with his or her goals and goes about his or her life with ambition and intent. Be assertive, grab life by the horns and take control. It fell over here right on the Eight of Pentacles. You got King of Wands energy who have a vision, who have a goal, that are learning or trying to learn their skills, okay? Fire, passion is what I heard. King of Wands, very passionate energy, very a courageous energy, okay? Who has a vision, okay? And with this vision, it ignites his fire. This is why it's the King of Wands' vision, the energy, the charisma behind, the energy behind charisma, okay? And Spirit is talking about learning about their special skills, but you have them learning under others, okay? And they're learning under others, and they're impatient, okay? And they're trying to be perfectionists, okay? You got people out here that's wanting to cut corners, Spirit said. And they don't want to do the right thing when it comes to getting to the top. I heard getting to the top, okay? What else I need to know, Spirit? Knight of Wands, action energy. They become restless in their energy. They become restless in their energy, okay? I heard they become restless in their energy because of the action that they have been taking, okay? I heard it's not becoming them. Okay, she said, look at the next one, the World, okay? Lack of completion that leads them to leave or abandon, okay? Abandon the commitment, or abandon even completing, all because not only have they dealt with abandonment issues in their life, but they are continuing a cycle in other areas of their life, okay? Spirit is requiring us to do more spiritually, Spirit said. Spirit keeps on saying that and make me look right back over here to that, y'all. Y'all, I'm sorry for not even looking at the phone because Spirit wants me to pay attention. So I'm paying attention, okay? What else do you need me to realize, Spirit? Keep shuffling. Oppression, imprisonment, okay? The memories that you hold are impressing you, that you are oppressing and suppressing and holding back and trying to numb and not feel, or imprisoning your mind still. You still be thinking about it. There's still connection to it. And not only is there connection to it, you got other memories that is attached to it based off that one old memory. Whoa, Spirit! Good God Almighty, you speaking. Oh, God, what else, Spirit? What are you requiring us to do spiritually? Okay, Spirit said, I've done told you. We are helping you. We are helping you to, breakdown in communication of us wanting to work with them regarding the imbalance that's in their vessel, and why there is such an imbalance within the vessel because of these memories, things that happen in people's childhood, things that people don't want to let go of the memories, and they're too scared to let go of the memories because they don't know what is after the memory that they let go, okay? Especially if they've not been led by the person that broke the memory. Whoa, Spirit, good God Almighty, that makes so much sense, Spirit. Woo, I felt that to my soul, y'all. I felt that to my soul. Okay, and they carry these, okay? All right, let me get out the way, Spirit. Continue to use me, honey. I'm nothing but a mere vessel. Tyranny, okay? End, okay? It's time to end these thoughts. It's time to change, to begin again on this mortal realm, okay? It's time to put love, compassion back into, okay, I keep saying that, the simplicity of life, okay? All right, let's begin to close this out. What else do you need for us to spiritually do? What else the Spirit is requiring us to do more spiritually? Excuse me. Okay, transition with determination. Okay, let me do this again, Spirit. She said, transition with determination in your energy and balance out this energy of you, of you being negative about moving forward. Okay, and it's a lot of energies that have a negative outlook about moving forward, or they're so fearful, okay, that they're going to be lacking success, that they're not going to make it, that they're not going to know which direction to go into, that it brings in this energy of pessimism, okay, and it has them to be reluctant or be resistant to change, or even resistant to going and doing anything new or moving forward, okay. Queen of Wands energy is over here, okay, determination, okay. Queen of Wands energy, determination, courage, independent Queen of Wands over here that's in hardships. Okay, wow. Then we're talking about a Queen of Wands. What about the Queen of Wands and the skill, okay, to bring in this harmony? Okay. These are the energies that are strong, fierce, and independent and confident, that take care of themselves, knows what they want, and can get a lot done with determination and authenticity. This is the Queen of Wands, though. When going forth with your actions, do it boldly and fearlessly. So, with determination in your energy, Queen of Wands, okay? Spirit is talking about you're using your skills to create this harmony, okay? All right, by being confident about what you do, okay? What else I need to know about this Queen of Wands, Spirit? 10 of Wands, okay? Spirit said they're talking about the feminine energies on this one. They're talking about the feminine energies, the Queen of Wands, who seek independence or in their independent energy, okay, determined, with confidence, who are grandma's talking about master manifestors. Okay? You're bringing in the tools. You're bringing in the resources to make these wish fulfillments come to fruition. Everything you need is at your fingertips with the skills that you have. The spiritual fire, the physical of earth, and the mental of air, and the emotional of water. Resources to manifest your desires within inside your vessel. This is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is requiring us to do more spiritually, okay? And you have the spiritual. You have the spiritual fire. That's what Spirit is saying. To create this harmony, to create this community with inside of your community. But it starts with thyself, okay? To celebrate, okay? The responsibilities that could have burdened you down of getting this done. That spilled out into a lot of other areas in your life. Just by you not dealing with thyself, Spirit. Spirit said you avoided, you escaped, and you ran. And this spilled out into other areas of your life in love, career, and in finances. Because I sat there and put down in what areas. And Spirit, and I went back and said, love, career, and finances. Spirit is requiring us to do more. But in order for us to match Spirit, or raise up to what Spirit is asking us to do, we're definitely going to have to get out of our own way. And I keep on saying that right now. Okay? We're definitely going to have to get out of our own way. Not only that, we're going to have to realize that everything that we have is within inside of us to change, shift. Okay? Responsibilities, yeah. 4 swords, okay? 4-4, Spirit said 4-4. All right, yeah. And that's rest and seclusion. That's in your moments of when you are at rest or you are separated from these things, okay? There is times of where you're going to be thinking, okay? Spirit is going to be working with you to break up this imbalance during this time of rest, during this time of seclusion, okay? Because they're going to bring this to the forefront. Everything that is within the unconscious mind, bringing it to the forefront, and you're going to feel it along with this memory. That is a beacon. That is the distress call to shift, and let's deal with this right now. Because what I got coming in for you, you can't have that energy sitting in your vessel if God is ready to bless you. If Spirit is ready to bless you. If your ancestors is ready, you know what I'm saying? It's time for that shift. It's time. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. What I need to know about this new beginning? Okay? And then we're talking about the recklessness. Okay, new beginning. Oh, wow. What's that? I need to see. Reckless distribute. Okay, every new beginning, it was distributed as reckless behavior. Okay, wow. By doing things in haste and wow. And having undelivered promises that you did to yourself. Okay, just because you was in haste, that you was doing things in haste. You felt as if you needed to do things in haste, Spirit said. You was just being deceitful to yourself, said Spirit. By doing a lot of things in haste, I heard a lot of mistakes were made. A lot of regrets people have. And they're holding on to that regret. They need to release this regret. Close this out, Spirit. Doubt. Them doubting themselves caused them to abuse their power. Okay? People are not going to like that. I tensed up with that one. People are not going to like that. People don't like to be shown a mirror, okay, of how they truly are. But in order to get through, you got to get through the truth. The truth. And what was that one, Spirit? Let me get back to that. Spirit said, go back to the one. You can heal quicker from the truth than you can a lie. Let me mark that down. Yep. That's what Spirit said. Spirit said you can heal quicker from the truth than you can lie. That's why some people are still going through it. Okay? They're holding on to that lie. Spirit said, they're holding on to that lie. Wow. This doubt is going to have you, it has you. The doubt of feeling as if you don't need to change, you don't deserve, you don't need, or you don't want, honey, it has you to abuse your power. Okay? Close this out, Spirit. Competition, rivalry, disagreeing with yourself, okay? Fussing and tussling with yourselves, that can spill out into other areas in your life, okay? All because you don't want to be compliant with what the divine is requiring or asking or nudging you to do. Spirit says you could feel like as if this is some type of force that you're definitely not ready for. I can totally relate to that. But after, yielding, okay, to the divinity that is rightly birthright, that's my birthright, okay? Yes, it was an uncomfortable position for me, but I, day by day, even if I took it by minute, if I had to take it by second, and I did, okay? I had plenty of moments to myself, to love myself, to find out about myself. Why this, why that? You see what I'm saying? All these things, sitting with myself. That's why I said, honey, this is deep. And people avoid doing this deepness with themselves. And there's always work that needs to be done, okay? Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Close this out, Spirit. Self-imprisonment, isolation, restriction. Spirit said with that mindset, that keeps you restricted. Keeps you restricted. You restrict your own self, okay, from a lot of things because you don't feel as if you believe, you deserve, you're not capable, you're not able. You see what I'm saying? I don't see all those negative words that are attached to it, the energy that is attached to those words, the weight of it, the way it makes you feel heavy, it makes you feel imprisoned, it don't make you feel free, it make you feel entangled to it. It's time to release from all of these things because Spirit said it does matter how you speak to yourself. The use of words, how vibrational words, the music that you listen to, everything plays a hand in everything. Excuse me. You might not even feel as if it don't, but I started listening to a lot of classical music, a lot of opera, things like that, and it's definitely switching up the frequencies in my mindset and the vibrations. Okay, I can even think clearly. I'm happy. I'm smiling for no reason. You see what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to go find this out for yourself. You see what I'm saying? I mean, this is a beautiful thing. I'm glad I could be able to pass this message. Spirit says that I'm done. Okay, I'm really glad I could pass this message along to everybody because I know that I've been challenged with a lot. Okay, and I know that Spirit was requiring a lot from me, but it's really not a lot if you've already been on it. And Spirit said that it wouldn't be a lot if you would have just stayed on it. And I'm just like, you're right. I can't be mad at nobody but me. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? It's Spirit is requiring us. They're not requiring us to do nothing that they have not been asking us to do since day one. Okay, y'all. I'll leave it right there. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. That means the great most to me. I thank y'all so much. I love y'all, and I'll be back with another one. Okay, peace, y'all.